What's going on, YouTube? We are back here at Blitz Games with another Lorcana video, this time from France again. We have a tournament. As you see here, it had 290 players. This is the deck that took first place by Kevin here. So if we scroll down, you see the first place there. It went 10-0-2, so it did not have a single loss in the entire tournament. It did have 2 draws, but 10 wins is mighty impressive. This is very close to your typical purple-green bounce package. We are running some early questers like Chernobog's Followers and Cursed Merfolk. We have Rafiki for taking out some of those early threats. Then we have Flynn Rider, again, with questing for 2. The combination of Cursed Merfolk and Flynn Rider, as you'll see in a little bit, are quite potent. They can quest for a lot. They can be bounced back to your hand with like Snake or Fox. And then they also, if attacked, make your opponent discard cards, which can be crazy good if you have multiples of them out to just get rid of your opponent's entire hand. We're running a single copy of Pinocchio. Then we have our Ursula, which is great at finding songs in opponents' hands, like Be Prepared or some of those damage dealers that Steel plays. We have Friends on the Other Side for drawing cards, and Cloudkicker for bouncing back potential threats with 2 attack or less. Then we have Maleficent Sorceress for drawing cards, Merlin the Crab for boosting and giving our things Challenger to take out some bigger threats. Then we have Mother Knows Best, Ursula Deceiver of All, which is crazy when paired with Friends on the Other Side, getting to draw 4 cards. Merlin the Goat, Merlin the Rabbit, Queen's Castle, and Yzma. So let's not take any time. Let's go ahead and get right into these games for you today. I think that you'll enjoy. We have some very close games planned for you today. Game 3 is quite the nail biter, so make sure you stick around and check that one out. Let me know if you would have played it any differently, as it comes down to the wire. Alright, so we're starting against blue and red for our first game. We're going first. Doesn't look like too bad of a curve. Let's throw back one of these Flynn Riders. We'll throw back Queen's Castle for now. Let's keep the rest. God. Another Flynn right back. Let's get rid of one of these snakes. Put on a Merfolk. It's nice to see an aggro type hand against blue-red, which tends to be extremely slow. For 2. We'll see if they have the Queen of Hearts that they've been running lately. That could take out quite a bit of our board, at the expense of their cards, of course. Yep, there it is. Got rid of the lucky dime. Yzma right now. In order to protect our Flynn, let's go ahead and bounce it. We'd love to keep it out there on the board, but with Queen of Hearts, a little tricky. Let's go ahead and ink that Rafiki. Again, let's try to get off to a fast start, get both of these Flynns out there. Next turn we can quest for 5 potentially. Here we might see a Flaversham on their end. Yep, there it is. Give them some card draw. Next turn we could see a Maui potentially. They choose not to quest. Let's get out our Rabbit. And another Flynn. Let's ink one of these Maleficents. Go ahead and quest for our 5. Go up to 10. Put some pressure on them. They can take out one of our Flynns with the Queen of Hearts. Potentially another if they have a Maui in hand. Oh, one jump ahead. They might be going for a Be Prepared next turn. Which that was the perfect draw to if they have it. Let's go ahead and take a look. No, they do not. They have 2 Madam Medusas, Gaston, and Lucky Dime. Let's get out another Flynn. Quest up to 14. We do have Lethal on board, but obviously they're not going to let that happen. They can take out Flynn with Queen of Hearts and then use their Madam Medusa to take out one more. They could take out our other Flynn if they wanted to. Ah, they save their own Queen of Hearts. Look at that. Still pay for Madam Medusa. I assume they're going to go for our Flynn. No, they went for our Snake. Interesting choice. Get rid of Gaston out of their hand. They decided not to use the Popsicle to save the Queen of Hearts. They decided to draw 2 cards with it instead. We are able to quest up to 18 here. And then with our goat that we just drew, that should be game. That was a quick game 1 victory. That deck worked really well. During our intermission, don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Let's get right into game 2. This deck definitely can get off quickly. We are having a rematch. Going first once again. Same person. Same deck. Let's see if we can do it again. We have nothing in hand though this time. In terms of our quick quest for 2 characters. We'll keep Ursula. Let's go ahead and throw back some of these, see if we can get some smaller, either Flynns or Cursed Merfolks. A little bit of a risky play. Did not pay off, unfortunately. Against Blue-Red, you definitely want those quick quests for 2s. Develop your brain. Alright, we got a crab. Don't think we need that right now. Quest with our Rafiki. Take a look at their hand. Get rid of that 1 jump ahead. They do have 2 Queen of Hearts. They are going to be able to take out Rafiki. Let's get rid of Kit. We can quest with Ursula since Queen of Hearts can't take it out. Not with 1 shot anyway. There's the Ursula we needed this turn. That would have been nice to have. That way we could double sing friends. There's Maui. The unfortunate thing for us this time is we don't have any of our discard. quill out. We do decide to trade. Alright, so we can go ahead. Let's sing with Ursula. Now that gives us a lot more options. Get rid of Crab. You can go ahead and get out Merlin the Rabbit, in addition to a Cursed Merfolk. So we could be expecting a Maui here. Or they could use Fishbone Quill and get out something like a Madam Medusa. The issue for them with that is that their hand will be pretty much empty. They are going to use the Quill. And a Madam Medusa. Get rid of our Ursula. Alright, so what we can do is take the time for our Queen's Castle. Put both of our characters on it, and then quest. Make them make the choice. Do they want to get rid of our characters, or do they want to get rid of the Queen's Castle? Likely can't do both. They did draw into Flaversham. That's unfortunate. They are going to hit our Cursed Merfolk. And then 4 on the Queen's Castle, so we do get to draw 1 extra card, as well as collect that 2 lore. Alright, so for this turn, let's go ahead and ink Cloudkicker. You can get out Ursula and one of these goats. Let's go ahead and take out the Queen of Hearts. That way they have to make a decision. You can only take out 1, likely, unless they want to use Flaversham to attack, which I doubt they want to do that. Go ahead and ink something with Fishbone. Now they can go ahead and draw their 2 cards. Ink another Fishbone Quill. And here comes Maleficent. Ouch. Luckily we do have Yzma. Mother's Knows Best is good, but we don't want to bounce Maleficent. Would be very nice to be able to get another ink here. I guess we'll have to ink Goat. Quest there to draw another card. Then we can use Yzma. Get rid of that Maleficent. I know it lets them draw 2 cards, which is not really what we want to do, but it will slow them down. We do have the ability to quest for 4 on the table, plus the goat if they decide to trade. They could trade Madam Medusa for our goat. That'll put us up to 12 if they do. Or who knows, maybe they drew a Be Prepared, something along those lines. Tamatoa. Okay, so that lets them draw more cards. We definitely want to finish this game as quickly as we can. So they're starting to get their engine really rolling here. They're up to 10 ink in their inkwell. They are going to take that trade. That kit does take out Flabbersham. I'm not used to playing with Kit. Don't play with decks like these very often. Let's go ahead and quest for 3. Go up to 15. And to slow them down, let's go ahead and bounce Flabbersham with Kit. And then also bounce Tamatoa. We're going to pray that they do not have a Be Prepared. We do have Lethal on board. And that's the game. Alright, going into game 3. Again, if you haven't already hit the like button, please do so. It really helps me out on the channel. Are there any changes to this deck that you guys would make? I'm curious myself about the single copy of Pinocchio that's in it. We have a very quick hand this time. Going first yet again. We have the opposite luck that we did last time. Last time I think I went second every game. This time it's first every game. This hand actually is pretty solid, so you know what? I'm just going to keep it. Let's get rid of Ursula. I know you should probably keep that for Be Prepared, but with this hand, we can get such a fast start potentially that I'm not overly worried. Plus we have the ability to draw plenty of cards, so we could draw into another Ursula. They did get a Rafiki. So what we can do with that, we just drew into a perfect card for that. Let's go ahead and ink Chernobog's Followers. We can go ahead and quest for 2 and then drop it right back into our hand. Look at that. We did draw into that next Ursula, though I feel like we still don't need it. Let's go ahead and quest with our snake. We could. I'm going to play Fox because I really do want to sing Friends on the Other Side next turn. Going into their turn 3, so we still have a long time before Be Prepared. We'll just have to keep that in mind as we get closer. Who knows, maybe we'll draw into a third Ursula. I'm going to quest with Cusco. And I want to sing, so I'm not going to bother taking them out. And we can go ahead and get rid of one of these snakes. Let's fill the board. We're keeping our stuff very well protected this game with all this bounce. And we can potentially sing, or rather quest, for 5 next turn. And we still do have something to bounce, or we could get down Queen's Castle or Rabbit. A lot of choices for next turn. They have their own Fox. Other friends on the other side, we cannot sing that quite yet. Well, let's quest for 4. We can take out Maleficent. I think that's worth it. And then let's go ahead and get out our Rabbit. A lot of choices there. What would you guys have done? They're going to sing Friends on the Other Side. They do have a very loaded hand. You could see a Maui here. If they're going to leave their Fox, though, I'd gladly trade my snake for that Fox. There is Maui. trade or Cusco. Smart decision. They can take out one Merfolk. Now Maui definitely could be a little bit of a problem here. Did draw into another Ursula. Guess they really want us to have Ursula in this game. Alright, I'd rather not trade my rabbit, but we need to take care of some of this stuff over here. We can ink that Rafiki, quest with this Merfolk, and then go ahead and we can also trade here. That way we clear out their board. And then we can use Merlin Crab as long as he survives to sing Friends here. Almost halfway there at 9. Still don't like how many cards they have in hand, but at least their board is clear. They're going to go with a goat. And a Cusco. Let's go ahead and sing first. See our options. Ink that Chernobog's Followers. Let's get out of Queen's Castle. Our Merfolk. And then Ursula. See what they've got hiding in there. There is a Be Prepared. They have 2 Madam Medusas and a Queen's Castle. So they can, yep, there comes one of those. I assume they'll get rid of the Merfolk? Yes. We don't have the greatest hand right now. Alright, up to 11. So what we can do is trade Crab into Goat. We can give that 3 attack to Ursula. And then take out Cusco. And then let's play a second castle. Turn that, and then we can put this on the unused castle. As long as he doesn't have a Maui in hand, that should be safe. He could play his other Madam Medusa. There it is. We're definitely going to need to top deck some more stuff. Don't have anything in our hand right now. Down Ursula, they don't have anything right now. So they have a fox, a rabbit, a snake. The whole bounce package pretty much. Just missing the goat. We'll get down our crab. Not that that matters. Put this stuff on the Queen's Castle, but they'll likely take out our castle with their Medusa. They drew into a Friends, so I guess they're not. At least not yet. Unless they have a Maui. Or that fox. I completely forgot about that. We are in some trouble here. They got another Friends. So now their hand is back to 7 cards to our 1. You have to remember that they do have at least one Madam Medusa in their hand. Let's go. So what we can do is trade there. Give that 3 to Ursula. Trade again. And then we do have Goat, which luckily Madam Medusa can't touch. They have a rabbit. We could use a rabbit right now. Nope. quest with goat. Use our own Mother Knows Best. Bring it back to our hand, up to 16, and then play it again for 17. Slowly creeping up there. We're guaranteed at least one more with goat. Which, that's all we're going to get. Unfortunately. So we're close. Need 2 more lore somehow. Alright. Let's play those 2 out. They are going to probably use their Madam Medusa to take out Ursula. Unless they have a Pinocchio, I don't think they can take out Rafiki as well. We can draw into a goat right now. That would be fantastic. That is not a goat. They have 7 on board. So if they have a goat, they are going to win this turn. Let's see if they have it, or if they have a way to deal with Flynn. They can go to 19. They can bounce their goat, or play another goat. And there it is. Well played, opponent. Now, if you want to check out some more, there are 2 videos on your screen right now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you again next time.